I would say it has been probably a historically unique year. For certain, the biggest issue we've dealt with is the sort of presence of drugs and addiction in the city and what it's done to even the nature of policing. When you see so many critical events that have occurred, how many that have sort of showed up in officer-involved shootings, you see highly motivated criminality around these drugs that's cause for many, many public safety concerns and safety concerns for our officers, put them in a number of situations that we just have not seen in our history, and it's been a massive challenge. When people lose their homes, and they've lost their jobs, when their children are struggling to have healthy lifestyles, and you see the amount of domestic violence in the city that's attached to this. We hit about 19,000 plus calls for domestic conflict last year. We hit that number in September this year. You attach all this together and it speaks to the amount of effort that has to go into create the solution. There is no simple answer anymore, but people have to start looking, our communities have to start looking at the need to address these problems and to start us back onto to be a healthier city. We're going to have to make sure we'll spend this year working through an independent review of the organization and some of our critical events, our shootings, and make sure that we've had a separate set of eyes look at us so we can talk to the community about the recommendations for change that exist in there. We have some other things we can do ahead of that we're going to work on. I think it also speaks to somewhat of the trending of the community as we look to find better solutions into why people feel less confidence in being safe, less confidence in policing. If we're not creating solutions for them, then they'll lose confidence for us. So we'll spend a lot of time with our leadership model this year, making sure we're focusing on what the communities really want us to focus on. Bring them together, make sure we're actually creating results with the resources that we have. We didn't grow like every other public entity. We're not growing. We're not getting bigger. We're not spending more money. We're looking for new innovative ways to create solutions. And I'll look to some real progress this year on that.